It is Sunday. Time for a little fun day. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are ready. We got an exciting show for you tonight. Robert just washed his hat. He's got the yellow shirt to match. He's ready to go. How are we today, good sir?
Have the yellow watch to match too. Look out.
Uh-oh. There we go. We're going to start up a gang. No, we're not. Just kidding.
No.
Watch gang. Let's see. Let's turn these comments on here on the stage. Let's get those going. I'm going to switch you with me and me with you. I think that's a better look for right now, at least anyway. It's good for the OCD.
There you go.
Yeah. Robert, how are we? What's on the wrist? Give us the lowdown, my friend.
Well, with this color shirt, I went all summertime today. So,
all right.
And we're talking about another plastic fantastic watch. So I wore my plastic fantastic watch. My yellow Maurice Lacroix Icon Tide.
Very nice. Very nice.
So that's what I had on today because it matched everything. You know, I was wearing this bright yellow shirt. I needed the bright yellow watch.
Black and yellow. You know that's
right. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
There you go. Were you singing it today?
No.
No. Okay. Hey, it was worth a shot to ask. You never know.
You never know.
I was being boring today, wearing my no date sub as usual. It's one of those watches, like once you take it out, it's hard to put it back for something else, you know?
Yep. No, I agree. If I had one, that's probably all I'd wear. I mean,
really all you need.
As it is, I've got a Squally that looks a lot like it, and that's kind of all I wear during the week anyway. So I'm right there with you.
Yeah, sometimes people say it's boring, but I don't think it's boring. I just think it's clean and crisp. It's iconic, you know?
No, I totally agree with you. And it's kind of the perfect watch. You can wear it with anything, to anything, to do anything, really.
And there's never a point in the day where I'm like, oh man, I should really take this off. You know, it's going to get like messed up or something. It's like, no, it's a steel Rolex. It could take a beating. It could go in the pool. It could, you know, do grocery duty, all that stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's a great one watch collection, if there is such a thing, which we know there isn't.
I've always said the perfect two-piece for most people is a no date. Well, not no, it could be any sub really, but I prefer the no date. Get a Submariner and a Cartier Santos Dumont as your dress piece. And that's it.
You're done.
You know, maybe a G-Shock if you want, just something that you don't have to set. You could just throw on the wrist, like you know. Something
man. You know, or if you're working on a car, working in the yard, or that kind of stuff, you don't want to beat up the sub in the garden. So wear the G-Shock.
Oops, I was muted. I was talking to myself. You know, I never wore a watch working on a car in my life. Even a G-Shock.
Yeah, I try not to work on cars, so I wouldn't know. But I did when I was a kid. And what did I wear? I don't know if I wore a watch or not, but that was when I was in high school. So God knows I can't remember half of that anyway. Can't remember half of high school or all of college. So I don't know.
You're not the only one. The thing is, when you slide your arms into like the engine bay, you don't want it catching on anything. No. You know what I mean? You're gonna just mess up something in the engine bay or mess up the watch itself. So for me, it's really more if I'm just like doing some home improvement stuff or like going to the grocery store, like. But if I'm doing anything more than that, watch is off. Like in Cap's case, like Cap's a good example. He plays a lot of sports, you know, tennis, pickleball, you know, all that stuff. So he needs some type of. That's why he wears a lot of, in line with today's show, he wears a lot of the Blancpain Swatch collabs. He likes those System 51s. I was always so on them, but I think I see what I actually kind of like, which is funny because it's a color I really always hated. But we're going to get into that today. Before we do that, we got to say hello to a couple of peeps, see who's in the chat. By the way, link is pinned pin is linked. If anybody would like to come join us, we have an open panel today. We're ready to chat with you. We want to hear what you've got to say. We've also got our man Steve over at stogiesampler.com. The link
Yes,
is
sir.
Make sure you check out our friend Steve. He is a sponsor of the show, along with Marco and Berdines. And, we got to give a little love to our sponsors. Check out Steve's website. Awesome stuff. You got the All-Star gift packs up at the top here. You click that. Let him know that you're 21. And he's got all these special smokes with the discount code up top for the Watch Hangout crew. So shout out to our man Steve. Let's see here. We got our first super chat from Robert. Thank you, Robert. $2 super chat. He says, happy Sunday fun day. Thank you very much. Happy Sunday to you as well. Nerd with Swag also giving you a hello. We got Thomas Broadman in the house. Wristful Ignorance in the house. Member of the crew, Madman. Thank you for becoming a member, Madman. Being a member for quite often. He says, upvote early and often. We do like that very much. Upvotes help get us out in the algorithm, and joining the channel helps support the cause. If you like the show, please consider joining. Click the join button down below. Any level gets you access to some secret private vids, and also, more importantly, gets you into our awesome WhatsApp watch group. We got over 100 members there, rocking and rolling. I'm in a lot of watch groups on WhatsApp, and I gotta say, I think ours is the best.
It's fun. Yeah, I'm in a couple as well, and yeah, it's fun.
We got another member of the crew, Micah Tyler, in the house. Good to see Micah. He says, I had nightmares as a child after watching The Abyss, same as if I bought a Blancpain. Oh man, rough, tough crowd.
I love The Abyss. It didn't give me nightmares. I think it is a great movie. I think it still holds up.
I remember the movie, but I don't remember what it's about. I'm a little rough on that. So,
yeah, it's about aliens.
Oh,
living in the deep.
We got Caliber YQG in the house. We got our man Bubba Hotep in the house.
Hey,
and we got Brian from LTL Media. Brian, congrats! Just hit 45,000 subs. He's rocking and rolling on his channel. He says, "Oh yes, it's going to be a fun day. Anyone want to see an unboxing?"
Yes, sir.
We want to see an unboxing.
Come
on down, my man. You're the next contestant. Get on over here. Show us what you got. We got our man Mossy, another member of the crew in the house. Good to see Mossy. He says, evening, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. Thank you, sir.
It is too short.
Yeah. Goes by quick. Oh, look at this. We got Brian in the house. Oh, look at it. Hold on. We got to get him. We got to get him full screen here. Mr. Sophisticato here. Look at this. He's got dual screens.
Multiple camera angles.
Man.
Oh, God.
I feel like I'm talking to John Wick at the Continental right
now. AJ, I knew that I was going to come back and do this someday, and it's taken me a while to come around to it. But, I've recently had some business success lately, and it's put me into the position to be able to do some things. But first of all, I just want to make sure that I let you know this. I've never forgotten about you, and I've never forgotten about this channel and what you guys have brought to me. And what I mean by that is you guys taught me my live stream chops, and I've never forgotten that. And I just hit over 45,000 subs on my channel the other day. I went in a different direction, but I've never forgotten about you guys. And I've always loved, and I pop in every now and then and check out the content. But I wanted to come here and do an unboxing with you guys today, if that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool with me, man.
Cool
I want to see it.
We're gonna. So what we have to figure out is, what does everybody think that I got? And I think people will be surprised.
Bell and Ross.
It's not a Bell and Ross, but I do love Bell and Ross.
Yes, I know.
I do love Bell and Ross, but
I think that's the last watch I remember you unboxing is the Bell and Ross.
This probably was a Bell and Ross. It's been a while since I bought a wristwatch. So, but this.
By the way, we appreciate the kind words, of course. Every time I pop on to see what you're up to over there, you always give me a nice, great hello. Always appreciate it. Always see you in the chat. Hey man, I'm glad to see you doing well. No matter what direction you go, it's good to see a lot of guys came out of this doing well. You yourself, Marco's doing his thing in the sales. A lot of success came from the friendships that we started when we started doing this way back in 2019 was it?
Yeah, it was just pre-pandemic, and then it rolled into the pandemic.
Yeah, I think 2020 we started, right? I really didn't start doing streams until after the pandemic. But yeah.
So I want to thank you for that, because you guys, you, Marco, the captain, Sass, everybody on the channel, you guys really honed in my live stream chops, and I've never forgot about that. I never forget about where I came from. So I thank you about that. So that being said, I made a watch purchase the other day, and it was a private purchase. It's someone that I've known for a very long time, has a rather large watch collection, and they bought something and it just didn't really felt like it felt their needs. But I got inspired by this watch a long time ago, maybe a year ago, when you had someone on your channel, and it started to make me think a little bit more as to what watch I wanted to add next to my collection. I'll be honest with everybody. I was very, very in tune with getting a specific watch for a while, and I had just never made that connection at an AD, and I just kind of said, well, maybe this is not the watch for me. But I found something that is a lot more suitable for me. I think it's a great universal watch, and I think it's a great watch that can be worn at all occasions. So
that's awesome. By the way, I just want to say thank you very much for the super chat.
Yeah, of course.
It is going to be a fun day, and yes, people do want to see your unboxing. So
all right, so I think we need to get to it. So I think everybody's kind of seen one of these before. But I want to see in the chat, what does everybody think that I got? That's the thing before we crack the box. So we've seen this box before, which is nice because now I'm part of the, I don't know, what am I, the crown crew? Am I part of that now?
Yeah, the crown posse, man.
Crown posse.
Sound like you're back in the 80s, Down with the crown posse.
But
you know what you got to do? Here's the advice, Brian.
Buy the fucking Rolex.
That's it.
Okay, so I was tracking down a Submariner through the AD for a very fucking long time. Okay, and I got almost like I just didn't want it anymore because I couldn't build that relationship. And I tried and I tried and I tried. And again, maybe it wasn't the AD for me, but I got very lazy about going to make that connection. But this came up, and I remembered someone that came on your channel, and I really loved when they displayed this watch. And I have to say to Toyota Mo, thank you so much for actually purchasing this watch and unboxing it on JJ's channel, because it really turned me on to it. So I actually ended up getting an Explorer 1.
Nice.
And reference number 224270. And I know it's not one of the most exciting, it's not a hype piece, but this is something that's good for me in my lifestyle right now. And I love it. I think it suits me.
It's a beautiful. Can you put it a little closer?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it over here. My lighting
showing his angles here, Robert. You see this? He's showing.
Yeah.
Oh, it fits you perfectly. It looks great.
Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Very nice.
No, it's not a hype piece, but I love this watch. It's great. I love the history behind it. I love the in-house movement. And it just it's very suitable for what I need to do. And
that's a great piece. One of my
let me ask JJ, is it sacrilege? And I've looked at, because you guys know better than me. I mean, the game.
Okay? He's not going to say NATO strap, is he? I got to get my finger on the boot.
No,
button.
not a NATO strap.
Okay.
Is it sacrilege if I put a leather strap on this?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's sacrilege. I prefer all my Rolex on the bracelets. I always leave it on a bracelet, but no, I think you could. I think that watch could really go with anything. You can put it on a rubber. You can put it on a leather. I think it's a universal piece. You know, big congrats, by the way. Your first Rolex. It's a big deal.
I'm psyched, dude. I'm hyped. I haven't stopped wearing it and looking at it. And it's weird because when I got it, you know, I've been so used to wearing big watches like 44 and above, you know, like all my E-bells are like 44. My Bell and Ross's, I think, is a 42. And then to go back to a 40, at first, I was kind of like, oh no, like, I don't know if I like it. But now wearing it and going back down to a 40, just, it feels great. And I'll be honest with you, like, you know, I have a lot of problems, like my wrist swelling. So throughout the day, you know, my wrist is like swelled up a bit, but I've never felt uncomfortable in this bracelet, where other watches that when my wrist has swelled up, I'm like, fuck, I can't wait to get this thing off. But I haven't felt like that at all with this on. And it's super comfortable. Super comfortable.
And you got a suggestion here from Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
These are a little pricey, but they are really good. If you could get past the name, the Artem Hydroflex straps are really, really good. I've heard nothing but good things about them from many people. They're a little expensive. They're like I think like $250, but you know, they're high quality. They look almost like canvas, but you know, they are rubber.
Kurt, what's up, Kurt? How are you, buddy?
Hey, we got Kurt with a $10 super chat.
Kurt hopefully saw my unboxing. But it's I love it, man.
Appreciate that.
And
yeah, it looks great.
It's very suitable for what I need, and I like that it's a little understated, but I think when people see it, they know what it is and the history behind it. The in-house movement, which really turned me on to it as well, and I love it. So I wanted to come here and do this with you guys. And again, I've never, you know, like I said, I never forgot about you guys. I learned my chops over here. We had a lot of fun conversations, and you know, it's been great. Thanks, Kurt. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you coming on and doing the unboxing. I agree with Wristful here. Leather is only sacrilegious on dive watches, unless I got a caveat. I've always had a caveat with this. If it's a Panerai and it's the winter time, I give you an okay. I give you a pass. You know,
I've just never been a big stainless bracelet guy, and I know a lot of people. I just love leather bands, and I thought like, maybe I'll throw like a brown leather or a gray, like a nice gray suede leather on it. I think it would look really nice. But it's fun, man, and I think it's a perfect size, and it's a great beginner piece for me, and I look to add some more to my collections, you know, in the future. So
that's what she said. Perfect size, you know. So give us the story. How did this come about? Like, what was it like spur of the moment, or did the deal just present itself?
Yeah, it was kind of a spur of the moment, and I just said, you know what, I'm in a position to do it financially right now, and it was, you know, we end up working out a deal, and that's the way it worked out, and I just tried it on, and I said, yep, that's going to be it. And I've been kind of thinking about this for a while, because I get so jaded about the sub, and I was just like, you know what, maybe that's not the right watch for me. And then, you know, I put this on and tried it, and it was a piece that was just kind of sitting in their collection. They weren't doing much with it, and they said, well, I'll strike you a deal. Strike me a deal. What do you want to do? And we did. We came to a deal, and here it is.
Sometimes you don't find the Rolex. The Rolex
finds you. And I got lazy about like trying to make relationships with the AD. I was like, dude, you know how long I tried? 2-3 years.
And to me, it's basically not even worth it. You can pick those up at pretty much retail now.
Yeah.
On the secondary, it's like
I got a very, very good deal. I can tell you that. I got a very good deal.
Yeah, that's great. No, but I'm saying even like subs, like I wouldn't even waste my time. I would just go buy one like from Marco or something. It's like basically the same price buying it new from the AD, you know, without all the bullshit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree. So,
but I know I love that piece. What else is in your collection nowadays? It's been a while since we
do
caught
this?
Up on it.
Maybe next Sunday I'll pop on and show you everything that I have.
Sure, yeah, you're welcome anytime.
You know, and I've I have watches that are very sentimental to me because, you know, I spent 16 years at Movado. I worked for them for 16 years, so I have some Movado pieces that I kept throughout the you know, my tenure of work there, because it's stuff that I might have won as an award or recognition or whatever. And I have a couple of eBells, and I know people shit, you know, all over eBell, but look, you know, if and I can't think of the guy right now. Who is it? The creator and owner of oh gosh, this is gonna drop my mind now, of MB&F. Buescher?
Max
Buescher?
Max Buescher, right?
He loves eBell, and he talks about it in an interview, and he said it was the first Swiss wristwatch that he ever owned. So it's a company that kind of went off the rails. I think some of the older stuff is really great.
Right.
But I have a couple of eBells, and I have the Bell and Ross. I'm trying to think what else. I have tons of those G-Shocks, but you know, my pieces that I have are.
Do you still have the Bell and Ross? That's what
I still have the Bell and Ross. Yeah, I still wear it almost every day.
Yeah, it's
I
a
love
nice
that
piece.
watch.
I like that watch.
I love it. It's fun.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that would be fun. It would be cool to go through and see what you're at nowadays. I'm in the middle, as always, of totally revamping. I'm trying to.
you're always doing something.
Yeah, I'm trying to get down to 5, like 5 main ones, not like, you know.
What do you have left? Do you have that gold? You had a gold Daytona, didn't you?
Yeah, I have a gold Daytona. I got a
Nice.
Meteorite Pepsi and white gold.
Jeez.
I got a no date sub. That's like my daily. I pretty much wear that all the time now. I got a limited Cartier, Santos Dumont. I had a couple different pieces. IWC Heritage Type 18 in titanium. I'm sure a few other ones. I'm slipping my mind, but then I got like 20 other, like, you know, not like super expensive watches.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Trying to cull the herd. I actually have a Movado in the collection. I rebought. I went back and I was trying to hunt down all the watches I had as a kid.
That's
And
awesome.
I had a Movado in high school, and I found the exact one I had, and I bought it. I bought everything back from when I was in
reliving
grade.
reliving the era, right?
Yeah, the only watch I didn't rebuy is my first luxury watch, which, looking back, I wish I would have kept. But I sold it for a good price. I mean, I think I paid. Yeah, the Breitling Crosswind. I sold it for like $3,500 at the peak of the market.
Jeez.
I was dying laughing. I was like, I paid like $1,900 for this watch. 20 years ago. I wore it for 20 years and I sold it for double. This is crazy. But if I could buy that back, I would consider it. But you know what? I don't really need that. It's fun to have like my childhood watches. Like, you know, I have like a old Marlboro Swiss Army watch that, you know, I got from Marlboro Miles. Like,
yeah, oh yeah.
I used to save like all my uncles who smoked and my dad, you know, and take all their miles and save them up. And I got that, and I used to take it camping with me and stuff when I was a kid. We used to, like, a couple of guys used to go camping, stuff like that. A Swatch watch. What's the other watch I had? The Iron Man, like a Timex Iron Man from like when I was a kid in gym class. I bought the TV remote control watch that I had in high school. We used to mess with the teachers and
oh yeah, the Casio. Yeah.
I saved all that stuff. You know, I saved all that stuff. Well, I didn't save it all, but I saved some of them, and whatever I didn't, I replaced. But it was cool to get that back. So I have that, and then I have like some G-Shocks and stuff. Same like you know, some G-Shock. Maynard says eBell remains classy. There you go.
There you go. I love it.
We got Kelso in the house. Hello, Kelso. Good to see you, my friend. Man.
Yeah. So, you know, again, I want to jump up and do this. I reached out to you like a week ago. I was like, hey, I got an unboxing to do. And I was looking for your shows to pop up. And I kind of remember you did the Sunday Fun Day. So I was like, I got to come up and do this.
Perfect timing, man.
So
yeah.
It worked out really well. But yeah, you know, like I said, maybe we can plan a Sunday. I'll come up. We can talk my watch collection. And but I got the first Rolex, which is pretty sick, man. And it feels good. It really does feel good. It feels like it was funny. I said when I was 40, I wanted to own a BMW. Well, I've owned 2 of them. I have one still. I've learned my lesson on all that. I got the BMW out of my system. Never again. BMW stands for break my wallet. So every time you go into the dealership, you're spending $2,000. And I knew another thing that I wanted to add into my collection before I was 50. I'm 47 now. Got the Rolex on the wrist, and it feels good. So we did it before 50.
Next time, get an Audi.
Yes.
I'm a proud Audi owner. They're great.
I want a truck now. I don't know what I want, but I want a truck
Ah.
or something like that. So
Yeah. Get a Forerunner, older Forerunner. That's what I did. I had
Yeah,
Mercedes for like 10, 12 years, whatever it was. I said, you know what? I'm out.
you're
I
out.
had enough of this. I got rid of it. I never looked back. I love my Forerunner. I have a blast in that thing.
How you still got the Mustang, Jade? You still working on that?
Yeah. That thing
How's
I'll be
that?
working on forever. Actually, I should be getting it back in a couple of weeks. It was supposed to be ready beginning of summer. I redid some stuff. I'm getting some gauges put in, but it should be. It's running. It's just some more wiring and stuff, and it's coming back home. So,
well, when
we're
you
almost
get it going, I wanna see some final pictures of it. Yes, Peruka, I got a crown. I did. I got
Yeah.
one. It's 401.
touch the crown.
401.
Bubba Hotep says, "I only
I
respect
only
you,
respect
Brian."
Wayne.
Yeah. We need Marcelo on here to show you some respect.
I know.
Marcelo, come on and show some respect. Remember the
But
crew.
yeah.
Andy Louise says, "Howdy, y'all. Good to see Andy Lewis." I would like to say Andy Louis, make him sound very French.
French.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we got a super chat from CB, $5. Thank you, CB. Appreciate that. He says, "What didn't work between you and the FP Journe?" FP Journe was great, beautiful watch. I didn't like some of the politics that were going on, CB, to be honest. I just I don't know, got a bad feeling, and a couple of people were like, this don't look good. And I don't know. I just decided to move on from it. But nothing against the watch. Great watch. Beautiful watch. The baseball watch.
Mm.
You know, the baseball watch? That's what OC called it.
Baseball watch.
Oh,
all right, JJ. Well, I'm gonna
Brian.
jump.
We got the other Brian here, you know.
Brian the Pipe. Nice.
Marcelo does not show him as much respect as he shows you, I gotta say.
Oh, Captain in the house. Look at that. There's Captain. Says I'm a Rolex man now.
Yeah. And Peruka says it was a great call selling the FP Journe. I agree. Cap says, "Congratulations, Brian. You're a Rolex man now. With great power comes great responsibility."
Yes. I love that.
We got to get the captain on here. Can we catfish him with the link? What do you think?
Yeah,
Come
we'll
on,
see
Cap.
what he said. I want Captain's rundown. Did I get the right piece, the right choice? Does he feel like it's me? You know, I got to get the rundown from the Cap. He's usually pretty good with that stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's drop a
Give me
link.
the
Let's see if we
rundown.
can fish the Cap on.
Come on, Cap.
Captain's starting his own show on Saturday afternoons. I don't know if you heard, called the Captain's Corner.
Nice.
Yeah, he's going to be talking watches in a relaxed environment.
I just want to talk watches.
Yeah, him and Ari. Oh man.
So what's new, JJ? How's everybody? How's I know Marco. I see him on Instagram all the time. I've seen all his work on there. It's been pretty cool. How's everybody else?
Everybody is doing well. We got the Cap on here
There's
as
the
well.
Cap.
Look at this.
You got me.
Didn't take much to catfish him on. What do you think about Captain's Corner? You like the way I introduced that?
For me,
Yeah, well, your new Saturday show.
that show's a secret, JJ. No one's supposed to know about it.
Oh, it's a secret show. What do you think, Captain's Corner, or do you like Captain's Quarter? Is a little more nautical, you know?
Captain's Quarter?
Quarters, you know, like the quarters of your ship.
No, it's Cap After Dark, I think, is what we're going with.
I like
Cap
that.
After Dark. That sounds sexy.
Ooh.
Cap After Dark. You know, we're going to do a lot of crazy shit in there, man. The goal, Brian, just so you know, of that channel is to have no subscribers. Like the less viewers, the better.
Oh
So
no.
there's no one should be concerned about competition. But anyway, I am literally phoning it in. So my voice audio might be better than when I use my full setup. But so Brian, I know you absolutely got the right choice. You absolutely did, because first of all, it's the one you wanted. So that's always the right choice.
Yeah.
And the watch chooses you. So with all that bullshit, and I feel your pain, believe it or not, all the years we've been doing this, I got a root beer, and I lucked out getting that, and that's been it. It's been crickets. So
Yeah.
you're not alone. There's there's so many people that have that same experience. That's not a positive one. Trying to cultivate a relationship, especially during COVID. I think we went in at the worst, the most difficult time with all the flippers and gray market dealers converging.
Yeah, no, you make a good point, Captain. But it's like
So
I got so like jaded about the sub. Like I still love the watch, I love it, but I got like so jaded about it. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm like, I'm just gonna go for something else. And then seeing it on Tuomo's wrist, I
mhm,
was like, I love that watch. Like it's so
right.
clean, and I'm like, it's so me. Like it's very. I love that it's just universal. It's a great everyday universal watch. And like I said, you can take the bracelet off, put a nice leather strap on it, dress it up a little bit. It's still perfect.
I love it. I actually registered for that piece, and even though that's supposed to be somewhat gettable at Rolex,
Yeah.
I never got a call on it. So I of course love the piece. I love the choice. I love the 40. Once they went back to
Oh, it's so
40,
nice.
that was the way to go. So that's the perfect size in my opinion. I know historically they always had 36 forever and then 39, two versions of the 39, and then they for whatever reason dropped the 39 and realized, hey, let's come back with a 40.
40.
And I
Yeah.
think it's perfect. So congratulations.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Welcome to the club. And,
Yeah.
we love Rolex here. So
It's so
no one's
nice.
going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah. It's a great piece. It's really nice. It
It
really is
is
nice. It's
super
nice.
clean.
It's
And
super
it's,
clean.
it's actually, even though I wear a sub and I say that you could wear that with a suit and the whole James Bond thing, wear it with a tux, honestly, the Explorer it has that versatility of, field watch, Explorer watch, Mount Everest, tuxedo, dinner, whatever, formal event, does it all.
Yeah.
I would
And
also make one suggestion. There is, because it is kind of like a field watch. If you ever want to really dress it down, a great strap from Deluxe. They're like $25. It's an elastic strap. I have it. It's a single pass strap, and it has the pins that are like, what are they called when they yourself? You just push it with one hand. You don't need a tool. Quick release.
Yep.
Yeah.
It has the quick release
Yep.
spring bars, and
Oh, nice.
it doesn't have a buckle. It's just an elastic strap.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what size is. That's 22 mil or 21 mil. I'm not really sure. Or 20
Either
mil.
20, it's 21 mil.
21. But they
Yeah.
have Deluxe has it for all sizes. You just need to kind of know your size. Like mine, I buy 140.
Yeah.
And mine is like for 6 3/4 to a 7-inch wrist, somewhere around there. I don't know what size your wrist is, but maybe you're like
7.5.
So maybe you would get like a 160 or something like that, maybe a 180. But I'm telling you, it's an awesome strap. And with that, like the field watch, that's one thing with that watch. It's almost like the Speedmaster, right? It's such a strap monster. You could totally change the look up,
Yeah.
with a leather strap, with a
Gray suede, I think, with white stitching would look great
I
on
actually
it.
have a
I've seen
bunch
that.
of awesome 21 mil straps from my old Piguet, but I don't think they'll fit you because I got them all custom made for my wrist,
Okay.
so they might be a little short. I don't know, but I have to look at them. I'll double
Yeah.
check. I'll try them on
Yeah.
again and see if I don't even have any 20 mil. I got like all these custom straps made from who's the guy in Canada, Cap? Help me out here, or Robert.
Oh, Duco in the chat. Look at that.
It's what's his name?
Aaron
John
Bespoke.
Aaron
Aaron
Bespoke.
Bespoke. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
Yeah.
like 3 straps from there. They were like $200 a piece. They're awesome. They would look awesome on that watch. But if you go leather, I'll see if I can find them. Duco, $5. Thank you, Duco. He says, "Hello, gents. Great panel tonight." Duco, you know what would make
I'm
this
part of
panel
the crew
even-
now.
Yeah, that's it. Look at this. He got the,
Part of
I
the
got the
crew now,
nicest
Duco.
tree they had.
It's good stuff. So yeah,
That's
I mean,
funny.
like
You didn't get the Rolex until you created LTL Media, and went to True Crime when you were doing Watch Talk.
yeah,
You were on the hunt. So it's thank God. Let's put it this way: if you got the 36 mil two tone Explorer, that
Oh,
would have been
man.
tough. It would have been tough even for me to say like, yeah, Brian, you really knocked that out of
you
the park.
nailed it.
Then you have to start doing
Nailed
hiking videos.
I'm not wearing
Yeah.
a 36 millimeter watch. It's way too tiny for me.
Yeah.
It would
Oh
look
yeah.
tiny on my wrist.
You got the meat hooks there. Yeah.
Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah. I got 7.5-inch wrists, so no way.
We're in the 7.5-inch club. That's my wrist size too. So
It's your 7.5. Yeah.
there you
Wow.
go.
Cap as
Yeah.
well. But Cap pulls off the day date with style and grace.
Well,
Yeah.
that could go though. That if I do need to trim the collection, the 36 mils, anything that's kind of not right, not perfect sizing or not ideal will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
So Brian, if you want a 36 mil that's engraved on the case back, let me know.
No, I don't want a 36. I don't want a 36.
It's a day date champagne dial, man. It's
Oh
nice.
no.
I want to buy it, but Cap's trying to rate me. He's trying to charge me. I told him, how much do you want for that $15,000 watch? But he wants more.
Gold price is gold price. The melt value is higher, man. The melt value.
And this is true. Speaking of melt value, hello, Mitch. How are you?
All right. Watch peoples.
Oh man, we're trying to catfish Duco on. What do you think we could say to get Duco on to join us on the panel?
I got to hear Duco's opinion. I mean, this doesn't solidify anything until Duco comes up and gives the final rubber stamp on this one.
There you go. Well, that ought to do
and it would be nice to have GMT come on live too and make it a reunion.
Yeah, it'd be like a little reunion show.
Yeah, we'll get Marco on. We get the whole gang.
It'd be crazy. Ari.
Yeah. Where is Ari?
I don't know. I haven't seen Ari in a while.
Uh,
He's swimming in lentils, I
So
guess.
how's any battling going on out there, JJ? Is everything calm on the riverfront right now?
No, there's always battling going on. Duco says
Who switched sides now?
Yeah, well, that's like my message. Who do we hate today? I don't even know the answer because I stopped paying attention. But a lot of people hate each other at the moment. But we're all about peace and love and watches here over at the Hangout. You know what I mean?
Of course. I'm sorry to bust up your show
you're not
tonight.
busting it up. This is fine. This is what we do. We have a topic and then we totally talk about something.
Then you go to somewhere else.
Right. It's like, hey, tonight, free Karen Reed. And then you just talk about whatever you want to talk about. You know what I mean?
Usually what happens.
They usually stay on point. What's going on in your channel? Give us an update. I'm sure the people want to know what you're up to. I know you were doing a lot of Karen Reed stuff.
Yeah, I've been kind of following that case for better of almost 2 years. Built a very large community. I've done a lot of community fundraising in my area. There's another guy that was a Mass State Police trooper that was actually at the academy and lost his life at the academy. And I've done a lot of rallying for him. We've put up a couple of billboards in my area to get attention on his case. And finally, they put a special investigator on that case, and it's progressing. And I'm hoping that I had a little bit of a piece to rattle in the cage and getting some attention on that. You know, I never really thought that I would get into kind of this true crime genre, but if I can get in and help my community and do some things that I feel that are positive, that's kind of what I want to do right now. And I don't know where the channel is going to go. It's progressing really well. I just hit over 45,000 subs the other day, and subs come and go. They'll come in for a certain subject and they'll peel off, and they'll kind of come in and out. And I'm almost halfway in, and I just want to keep going until I get my silver play button, but that won't be until 100,000. But I'm way too deep in now to quit. So I got a fully functioning built studio that I just built. My camera's in the way. I got to pull that back, but just ordered this beautiful podcast table. I have live guests that come in now, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
There you go.
Yeah. This camera, when I have live guests that come in, this camera's moved out of the way. But this table was built out of some guys out of I think it was Utah that I got it from. But
nice.
Yeah, that's what I do. 4 shows a week, an hour and 20 minutes, and I work full time too. So
I was gonna say, are you planning on taking this full time at some point, or?
Well, we got to see. The income is good right now, but I have a plan, and investing it and doing the right thing with it and not wasting it. And you know, we'll just see how things shape up for the next 6 months. And if the projections are there and the, you know, the business sustains, then, you know, we'll see. Maybe a year from now we go solo and I have a fully functioning independent media business.
Yeah, I mean, if you could afford to, you know, work and do this, you know,
Yeah,
might as well stack up both checks. Why not?
of course. I mean, I'm able to use my career as to manage my bills in life, and this has been a blessing to me, you know. And
Right.
you know, all this, you know, the stuff that I've done here has just been put aside. So
We got a suggestion here from Doc Mick.
all right,
You know,
just
can-
buy 50,000 subs. Like, no, I like natural, real subs.
no QQ tube. You don't want the QQ tube.
No, I don't know what that is.
That's way like when he does the live stream. Supposedly he was doing a live stream and he accidentally showed his email.
Yeah.
Like you know his payment to QQ tube.
Oh God.
And it was like, you know, 300 bots and 150 people.
Oh
watching.
God.
So, you know, hey Duco, welcome.
What's up, boys? How are we?
Shalom,
Hey,
Dr.
what's up,
Duco.
Fantastic.
We're going sub shopping for Brian. We want to get him to 100. We're going to buy 50,000 subs. That's the plan.
Nice.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Brian? I didn't see what you got. What'd you
Yeah,
get?
Explorer 1 40 mil.
Awesome. Beautiful watch.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
Duco had that watch as well.
I did.
Nice to
Great
be
watch.
in the club now. Very versatile, which is nice.
Yeah.
For what
absolutely.
for what I need it to do.
That can do everything, man. Everything.
Yeah. So we had to get you up and get kind of the rubber stamp on this. So you approve. You said this is
100%.
Nice.
Absolutely.
there we go.
Congrats, man. Very happy
Thank
for you.
Took a while, but I knew that when this purchase happened, this was the channel I was going to come and do the unveiling on. So
Nice.
and again, you know, I was telling JJ earlier. I don't know if you caught it because you know you were a long timer when I used to come up and hang out on the panels and stuff, and I've never forgot about you guys. Like I never have. And I told JJ, you guys really were my supporters early in my channel, and really taught me my live stream chops. So if I didn't have all that practice to be able to kind of build what I've been doing here over the last 2 years, then I wouldn't be in this position. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And you too, Cap. Thank you.
We're going to start.
Oh, you're
a
welcome.
poll right now.
Thank you. I mean, you were leading the charge on the TPG, so it kind of was a natural segue that you would go somewhat.
Yeah.
You know, he
Yeah.
turned out he was a criminal, as
He wasn't a criminal.
as you suspected. So
As I suspected.
you rolled right in. I have to say this, that I noticed that as you're building out your studio, and that looks phenomenal.
Thank you.
You know, you got the Rolex now, you got the 40 mil Explorer, and also your wardrobe, yes, has
Yeah.
also equally improved. And you got that pocket square. It looks like
got the
lavender. Looks like a
Yep.
lavender pocket square in there.
Yeah, I got the pocket square
Nice.
and
Birminghard's been giving him some tips, some dressing tips.
Birminghard. Look at that.
Yeah.
An old timer jumping in. I love it.
And Duco,
Herb, I got a Rolex finally.
Duco says, "I'm an old timer" with a question mark. Well,
Yeah.
the poll is up. Is Duco an old timer? Yes or no? Ask and you shall receive. We got to get Birminghard on the panel too.
Yeah. Yeah, I just and I
Have
just
you been
went through
following Birminghard on Instagram? Not to put you on the spot, but if you're
Have
not,
I?
you should. Oh, he has a great Instagram.
I will.
Birminghard on Instagram.
Yeah, I have. Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And YouTube, he does some other stuff.
So I and then I just started making a lifestyle change. Last 5 years I've had some really, really high blood pressure, not good. I've been on, low dose medication for that. But I jumped on a scale about 30 days ago and I was like, oh man, like this, I haven't been here since I was 20. And I really wanted to help, improve my health and my blood pressure and my stress and all that. So changed the diet, got rid of all the garbage, down 12 pounds right now, plan on losing about another 10 and just, improving life at this point. So I have the time to do it amongst all the other crazy shit that I do. And, started getting into some mental health counseling, which has been great. I'm not afraid to admit all this stuff I talk about on my live channel. Mental health counseling is good, and it's really cleared my life up. I was a very angst guy for a long time, and I've really started to kind of level out and settle a little bit, get the blood pressure down,
I do Rolex therapy. You know,
Rolex therapy, yeah.
when I'm feeling a little fucked up, I just buy another Rolex. That's why I have.
Look at that. Yeah, what's up, Elsa? What's up, dude? What's going on?
See SLC in the
Yeah, I
chat.
love
We
it.
got the
I love
crew
it.
is out there tonight.
Rolex
Yeah,
therapy.
Faruka says Duco is ancient.
I am ancient. You know, I think Brian's probably he's it's a lot cheaper to go the therapy route than the Rolex route.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You can get a lot of therapy for one Rolex.
No
man.
Rolex
You can get,
for a little while anyway.
yeah, you could get like 2 years of therapy for like one Rolex.
That's true. And then when you buy a lot of Rolex, you need therapy, from that.
You know,
So
I have to agree with
it adds stress. There's no doubt about it that
You think
look at
so?
collecting. Well, it's supposed to not, but it definitely, dude. My blood pressure is off the charts. I mean, but I take meds, and then I cut
do
back
too.
on it too. I didn't want to
Yeah.
take all the different medications, Brian, and I'm like,
Yeah.
now this is turning into the
It's like Dr. 101 right
medication
now.
show. Yeah, well, I got
Medication.
I got the cholesterol, and that A1C is a little high.
The AOC
But,
is a little high.
AOC, yeah. Well,
You're
here's
about
the
to get
deal.
Your PSAs checked.
Working out, you got it all. You got to do it mentally, physically, spiritually,
Yeah.
right? That's what they say. The three, you got to check all three boxes, whatever it takes to get there. I'm beating up on pickleballs now.
That's awesome.
Just keeping up on that, trying to drop weight as well. I got the high sugar, the A1C, the diabetes.
Good.
Now we're working on that. We're working on all that.
Cat's been smashing them golf balls.
Oh yeah, I smashed some golf balls today. Yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
Staggered
good for
through
something?
18, and I survived to talk about it. That was a lot of ups and downs.
Cap, you know what's funny? I was thinking about you the other day. I was going to the store and I wound up seeing they built a new library near me, right? So I was like, is this really a new library? I got curious for a second. Like, I don't remember them building this. So I drive up to look at it, right? Because there was one by me not far. There's like 10 minutes in the other direction. And this one has like a parking lot. So it's nice and easy to park there. The other one's like on a busy road. It's terrible. So I'm like, let me look at this. Brand new. I pull up in the back. They got all basketball courts. And then I look, they got all pickleball courts. I'm like, look at this. There was like a full league of people playing pickleball. I was like, Cap's definitely back
Back
Yeah.
there.
It's insane. It really has gone
It
off
was
the
packed.
charts.
There was nobody on the basketball courts, not one kid.
That's
And the
crazy.
whole there was like 8 pickleball courts, like the whatever, in a row, like they're like 4 and 4, I guess it was. And they were packed. They were packed. Everyone, there was like 40 middle-aged people playing pickleball and no kids. I'm like, where are all the fucking kids? Nobody plays sports anymore. It was wild.
Nah, they're in there playing their video games.
Playing the
That's it.
Nintendo.
Esports, boys.
Esports. Yes.
Esports.
Oh, we got a super chat from Vimal, $2 Californian. It says, rumor is Cap smashes hard on and off the court.
The rumor.
Yeah.
Yeah, rumors.
More than just the rumor.
It's the rumors, boys.
Guys, man, play that pickle. Lot of ladies playing pickle.
That sounds weird when you say it that way. Play with that pickle.
Play your pickle.
Play that pickle.
Which is worse? Which is worse, calling it pickleball or the land dweller? Like which name is worse? Because now you're right. I'm thinking about that, and it doesn't sound very good. Like I play tennis. Say what you will, but that's like a much harder, physically demanding, and I want to play more of that because some of these tennis pros, and I don't want to look, this is a watch channel, but some of the pros are against it, and I was too. It's like, what the hell is that? And then you see like hundreds of people, like JJ said, like thousands coming out of their house converging on the pickle courts, and you look at the tennis courts, it's like nobody's playing. So it's like, if you can't beat them, join them. That's kind of what it is. It's like Andre Agassi is all in, and of course he's making money on it, and his wife Steffi Graf is in on it with him. They're endorsing rackets, but he loves it. It's a second career for him. It's like a second lease on life. Like you can be older and play with the young guns.
Well, It's a good
This-
medium between tennis and bocce ball, right? Like you can eat something in between where you're still slightly active.
It's
Lawn
well,
dart.
bocce ball. I don't know, ping pong. Like that's kind of the way I look at it. Like and anyone could play it. Like they may not be good, but they can hit the freaking ball. It's a pickleball, so it's a wiffle ball.
Right.
Lawn
Anyway.
darts. We need to play lawn darts.
What,
So-
whatever
darts.
happened to badminton? You know?
I actually had a lawn dart thing as a kid before they quit not making them anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Really
somewhere
good.
between like cornhole and
Do you really think people were getting hurt that bad with them? That they had to
Oh, with the
stop
lawn
making them?
darts?
Yeah,
I never hit anybody with it.
I know.
But I bet you wish you had, Robert.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Real darts, that's where you get hurt. One day
Oh
we
yeah.
were whacked in a bar. By the way, I closed the poll and Duco, 70%, you are an old timer. Sorry.
wah wah wah.
We're drinking in
take
the
it. I'll
bar.
take
We get this idea where I don't remember how it started, but I remember me and one of my friends were laughing at one of my friends. He had these funny sneakers on, and we just kept going back and forth like, this fucking asshole sneakers. This is one of our friends. We were just bombed, and being super obnoxious. I'm like, I hate these fucking sneakers. And I throw a dart into his foot.
Oh no.
I don't know why. And we just started dying laughing. And he's like,
Oh my
what
God.
the fuck is wrong with you? And he
Jesus.
throws a dart at me. Next thing you know, we're just throwing darts at each other. It was the stupidest thing I ever seen. But yeah, we all had darts on us. It was bad.
Yeah, that is not a good mixture. Drinking or being
And lawn
shit
darts.
faced and darts. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Or
Or
I don't know what
horseshoes.
lawn darts is, but
Horseshoes.
regular darts. I'm not a fan.
I played darts 2 weeks ago.
Oh, did you?
You know what I want to
swear
get?
to God. And I
What do I
never
get?
played darts. And the reason you want to know why I play darts?
Why?
It's related to pickleball.
Pickle dweller?
You can't make this shit up. There was somebody in the group. We were at a bar, and the dude buys his own darts. He's like, "Look, I got these special darts." I'm like, "What the?"
Oh,
I was like,
God.
"Darts? What the hell is darts?" Right? So we start playing darts. Okay, and these guys are like, whatever. If they go regularly, they're really good, right? So I'm struggling in the beginning, but then I kind of get the hang of it. You got to flick the wrist. You got to flick it. So I'm catching up. He's beating me like crazy. I start catching up. All of a sudden, we get to bullseyes. He goes, let's switch. He's not hitting the bull. It's like 50 darts in a row. He can't hit the bullseye to close it out. And I'm catching up slowly but surely. And, it was the first time I've played darts in like 10 years. And so he's like, let's switch to the other dartboard. So, because there's better lighting. So we literally turned around because in bars, like you have darts on one side and then a dartboard on the
Yeah.
other side.
Yeah.
This guy cheats basically. It's a violation. Now we're shooting on the other dartboard so he can hit the bullseye. And I'm saying that's bullshit. And I threw a dart right in his face.
Great. You got to throw in the sneaker cap. It's
Oh,
an acceptable
God.
move. I'm telling
He
you.
ended up winning, but I'm protesting and we're in litigation now over that game.
Yeah, it sounds like bullshit. You can't.
It is. I let it go, JJ. We'll talk about it on the air. Some things you just have to just go with it. Like I don't
It's
want
not
to
that
cause
serious.
trouble. I don't want to crack a pool cue over this guy's head. Let's just
But you threw a
Like
dart in his
sticks.
face.
Do you remember Sticks?
No, I really didn't. I really didn't.
Oh,
And
okay. I was like, I'd rather
no,
pool
that's
cue.
come on.
Cap, do you remember Sticks and Out for Justice? Anybody remember
Sticks and Alpha Justice.
the movie
Steven
Out,
Seagal
Out for
movie?
Justice? Seagal
No.
movie.
Alpha
When he goes
Justice.
into the bar, anybody see Richie? Anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo? You don't remember that part? And he goes, "Get him, Sticks!" And the Asian guy comes out with the pool sticks and he starts fighting.
Sticks.
It's one of the best parts. Oh wait,
Holy shit, no.
I totally missed. Oh, all right. By the way, hold on one second. Liberty Spot. I just saw you right. Yep, I knew you would see that movie, and then I just realized I totally missed your super chat from earlier. Hold on one second. Where did that go? Oh, here
They
it is.
stopped selling them in '88. Look at that, long darts.
Very sorry, Liberty Spot. $5 super chat for the VIG. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Liberty Spot's always spot. By the way, I bought those Italian knives, Liberty Spot. He put me on to some Italian knives. And we
Oh,
got
shit.
GMT in the house. $5 super chat from Madman. He says, "Come and get it."
You won't regret it. There's a
Oh,
good
man,
news.
GMT, you got a lot of energy.
Man.
Yeah,
All right,
full
GMT.
energy today.
Give me a rundown before I get to head out of here. What do you think? Think I got
Oh,
the
just give me 1 second. Hold on.
It's so you.
Come and get it! Come and get it! Come and get it!
All right, there we go. For you, Madman. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Go ahead. Sorry, had to get that in there.
I just said it's so you. It does suit you. It really does.
So you.
It's simple. It it doesn't scream, look at me, which is
Right.
you just want elegancy. And
Yeah,
it's,
yeah. That's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah.
Just
perfect.
perfect
Can't
piece.
s- There you go.
Now I get to enjoy
Well done.
it.
Congrats, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Very nice. Very nice.
About time, by the way. About time.
I knew he'd throw one of those in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
Rob-
about time.
Robert, I'm going to send you something. I don't know if you could pull this up, but if you can, that would be
Yeah,
excellent.
yeah. You sent it to me in WhatsApp.
Yeah, let me see.
Grinder.
Yeah, I sent it to you on Grinder.
It's going to be a problem with that, JJ, but okay.
Oh,
So
you
what,
disabled your
JJ,
account, huh?
You don't turn the camera on anymore?
I do. I'm just under construction right now, so this is
Ah.
the best I could do for right now.
Got it. Got it.
And we got a member chat from the original OC, the new Pontiff.
nice.
If you guys are looking for Watch Dog, by the way, OC had more viewers than Archie today. The whole show consistently.
God.
He has officially taken over as the new Pontiff. He says, "Greetings to JJ, the Watch Hangout crew. Great panel. Cheers, everyone. Thank you, OC. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Glad to see you in the
Thank-
chat." So this is Styx from Alpha Justice. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
When he breaks the pool stick in half and he's trying to kill Steven Seagal in the bar.
Yeah.
Get him,
And he's
Styx.
wearing a parachute pants outfit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think I have one more shot of him, right? I think.
Yeah, you
Screams
do. I
80s.
just need to stop sharing and then get the other shot up here.
Liberty Spot says the best. They will make you question knives altogether. Yeah, I gotta use them.
What knives? What brand?
They're they're like inexpensive Italian knives. They're like you can use them for everything, to like butter bread, cut bread. They're like kitchen,
Oh,
little
okay.
like personal
Kitchen.
kitchen knives.
I got you.
Yeah, that's the other one of him.
Broadway.
That was Styx.
Sticks.
Out for justice.
I bet Steven won though.
Yeah.
JJ.
Always wins.
I'm gonna head out, guys. I've been
right.
streaming since 4 o'clock this afternoon. So
Get some rest, man. Appreciate
All right,
it.
Brian.
but we'll
Hey, congrats again.
thank you. We'll do that sometime. I'll come up and show what I have in the
Yeah. Come on
collection.
down.
I can get beat up by everybody.
Yeah.
Nah.
Being that you go now, we got to have GMT turn his lights on to the light to make the light ratio correct. Maybe.
You
All right,
talking
guys. JJ, again, thank you for everything.
See you.
I've never forgotten about you guys. Again, you taught me my chops on YouTube, and I appreciate you.
Thank you. We appreciate
Thanks.
you as well, and best
Good
of
to
luck.
see you again.
Thanks,
All
Brian.
We'll
See
see
you,
you
Brian.
soon. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I haven't really been looking around, but where's Anthony now? Is he's in what jail is he in? Does anybody know where he's at?
He's still in LA County, I think.
Oh, he's in LA.
Or he's in the federal like system over there in LA. But yeah, I don't think they sent him anywhere yet.
Ah, interesting. That'd be interesting. How many think that when that guy comes out, he's going to put another scam together? Of course he is. They
He'll
always
sell
do.
solo cups. Sell red cups.
They always do. Look at him.
They always do.
You'll be
All right,
all over
boys.
him, Brian. You will be all over him like white on
Oh,
rice, man.
fuck. I should try to like write him and get like an interview or something with him.
Oh, he's dying to do it. They were reaching out to me. I wouldn't answer them, and then they were doing it on another channel. He would love to do it.
He's doing it on the what's that
Lutz.
guy's name? Lutz or Lucky or whatever his name is.
Yeah, but his
Lots
channel's
of-
so
lots-
small, it doesn't.
Yeah. I got to get him over on my. I should write him and get him on my channel. It'll
Yeah,
be
if you
fun.
write him,
Like-
he definitely will. I
Do it.
ignored him. I didn't want to do it.
Is it smaller than GMT's channel?
No. nothing smaller than GMT's
Is what?
channel.
Oh.
Channel.
I was
Channel.
talking
Channel.
about the channel, but
JJ,
yeah.
channel, JJ.
JJ, before I go, can you play the Archie buy the fucking Rolex one last time for me?
I can surely do that for you, my friend.
Buy the fucking Rolex.
All right, boys, I'm out of here and buy the fucking Rolex.
This AI is out of fucking control.
All right, boys. There we go. We're gonna switch Duco and the cat. There we go. Now I feel good.
I wanted to. Brian left before I said. I wanted to say the line from Glengarry Glen Ross with Alec Baldwin. You know, when he was the president, when he goes, what did he say? First prize a gold watch or was it a car? I forgot. He said first prize is this gold watch. Second prize is a set of steak knives. You want to know what third prize is? You're fired. Brian, we would do that shit because we were doing Glengarry all the time with the leads, the Glengarries. That's where the leads came from. The whole concept of the leads.
Yep. Good stuff, man.
Brian would appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. Liberty Spot says that was filmed on 18th Avenue. Do you remember? Yeah, right by the Kung Fu Karate School above Pizza Den. Yep, I remember they were filming that. I was there.
Steven Seagal thing or the
Steven Seagal, Alpha Justice. I remember when I was a kid when they were filming that.
Hey, dude, have you watched any of his shit recently? Like he literally sits in a chair because he's so morbidly obese. He sits in a chair and he just fights people from the chair.
Oh my God.
That Aikido stuff he's still doing?
Yes, but he just does it from like the sitting position. It's great.
Yeah.
And he'll get like a sniper rifle and he'll have it like way up here and he'll just be like sniping from a chair. Awesome. I love it.
It's gotten so, you know what they call that? He's gotten so popular from it. They call that bullshito.
Bullshito. Yep.
Yeah.
I do watch a lot of bullshito videos. I love them.
It's pretty funny. I was watching one today actually. This guy, he was like completely out of shape. He was all fucked up, and he was having them do these like ridiculous drills. It was like, come on, this is never gonna work anywhere.
Have you seen the Russian guy, the real skinny Russian guy? It's an older gentleman, and he does like the drunken monkey. It's like he does this weird like stuff, and he's like fighting in a woodshed. Have you ever seen that one?
No, I've never seen that.
I'll find some clips and send you. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I love that stuff. Send it to me.
Yeah, I will.
I saw, what was the one with the girl when she throws like the energy ball at the guy?
And the dude runs straight into her and knocks her out.
No, he goes down and he's like wheezing.
Oh, and they have the stars hanging.
The slap in his neck.
The stars are hanging in the background, and he's real overweight. And she does the force push on him, and he falls down. And he's like, "Look at my eyes; my pupils are dilated." You're talking about that one?
She's slapping him in the back of the neck.
Yeah. Yes.
Those are the fucking stupidest. Who believes this stuff? I don't know.
I do.
I believe in it wholeheartedly.
Oh God.
GMT, did you get your new watch yet?
Not yet.
Oh, what a boosty!
Yeah, I got something new, but
what'd you get?
It's not watch related, but if you want, I can show you.
Yeah.
We'd like to see new goodies.
Absolutely.
I have a question for GMT. What is that a Tag Heuer hat?
Sure is.
Oh,
It's got. It's also got McQueen's on this side.
Yep, on that
It's
side.
embroidered his signature.
What does that say? Souvlaki?
It says Steve McQueen's signature.
Oh, I saw the S.
Yeah. I've had this for years. I bought it. I bought this when I got the Monaco in 2017.
That's a nice hat. I don't know where you find that. I guess you'd have to go to eBay or something to find that now.
Yeah, it is. eBay was the place. You got it, Cap.
Oh, is that where you got it? Okay, I thought you got it with the...
That's where I got it from.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you
I
can
got
still
some,
get
I
them,
got
but
some
I got
stuff. By the way, I not watch related. I got a couple of things coming from eBay, not major, but I'll once they come in next week. I closed on a couple of deals, so I think they're really cool, and I'll show them on the Hangout.
Can't wait. Can't wait. All right, guys. So you know how I love sunglasses, right?
Sex. Yeah.
That too. But I'm not going to do that here. Because it will get shut down. And I'm pretty sure no one wants to see it. But because I love sunglasses so much, I've got a fetish for sunglasses, fashion, and watches, and cars. So I've got the itch. I had an itch for a new pair of sunglasses, and I saw these come up for sale on Randolph Engineering, and they were the new line from Shelby. You know Shelby, the ones that did the
Cobra.
The Mustang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shelby. So they did a collaboration with Randolph, and I found them very interesting. And I thought, well, we've got the Greek Lenti coming up, which was just this weekend that just went past, and it's all blue and white and all the rest of it. And I really like blue and white, as you can see. And I thought, well, these would be right up my alley. So I decided to go purchase a pair of these awesome Randolph Engineering glasses.
All right. Sounds exciting. Blue and
Wow.
white. That's interesting.
This has got the coolest case. Look at this thing.
Nice.
Dang, those are
Wow,
nice.
that's incredible. Yeah, that's nice.
What is that car? What is that? Velvet?
It
What
looks
is
like
it?
No, it's
carbon
leather.
fiber.
It's leather. It's leather. It's leather. But it's got the, you know how you got the seats where it's indented into the seats? It's like, what would you call that? I don't know what you call that. But it's really nice.
The air
Really, really
holes.
nice. Huh?
Air holes. You know,
The
the
air holes,
air
yeah.
holes.
And it's got the signature on there as well. Got something with signatures, right?
What is that? Air hole leather?
Air hole
Yeah,
leather.
man.
I don't know what you call it. What would you call
It
it?
could be just embossed.
Yeah,
Embossed.
That sounds like
Embossed.
the word we're looking for.
That's the word we're looking for.
Cornhole,
Glory hole. I don't know what you call
pie
it.
hole.
You get this
Oh,
also.
there you go.
Nice. Oh, Shelby Cobra. There you go.
Yeah. And then these are
Look at this guy sporting a Tommy Hilfiger fucking t-shirt.
I've had this for years, Cap. With the times.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you
With the
go.
blue and white.
The Shelby stripe too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, and the Shelby stripe on the bridge. That's nice.
Very nice. Very expensive, but very nice.
Wow.
You know.
That's very cool.
And these are this is my favorite design. Cap's got a pair of these, but he's got the largest size you can get because he's got a big fucking head.
I got the medium,
Like-
the medium legend, medium head.
Did you get the medium or the large? What'd you get?
No, I
What'd you
think I
end
got
up
the
with?
large, but they do have even
You got the
extra
large. I know you got the large. We discussed
Well, but they got
this.
very large. Well, I'm very large. I'm large and in charge.
Massive.
Well, you're enlarged. It's
Massive.
not on your
Yeah,
head.
that's the word,
You got
Duco.
both of your
Thanks,
heads
man.
are enlarged, aren't they?
Yes.
That's what you told me anyway.
Massive.
And
That's
I'll put them on
that's
your
on the
social media.
GMT show. Shout out to GMT show. Cap After Dark. Anyway, shameless
Cap After
plug.
Dark GMT show. I'm never on it, but he is.
It's his show. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
How they look?
Wow.
Nice.
Good.
Sexy as always.
They look good.
Yeah.
Do you like
Better
those
fucking look good. They were expensive.
Yeah.
They look expensive. They look expensive.
Do you like those better
Yeah.
than the Bond sunglasses?
No, the Bond sunglasses are a ripoff. They're just very expensive because you can't get them. You know?
Yeah, but I'm saying, do you like these better?
Yeah. I don't know. They're both the same. Sunglasses are sunglasses. Depends on the time of day, the year, how I feel. That's why I've got so many different sunglasses. It's the way I feel is what I wear. You know what I
The
mean?
way you make me feel.
By the way, you can take me on full screen now. I'm done. Thank you.
You're very demanding, GMT, you know?
JJ, do you
I don't
want
like
to see
being on
the
full, I don't like being on full screen. I just thought I'd do a quick unboxing. But yes, I do have a watch incoming, guys. So get ready for it.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm ready, baby.
And I did get rid of a watch to get this watch. And I got a pretty good deal. I didn't even think I was going to get this deal, and I did. So I was over the moon that I
nice.
did.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. I still can't believe I did it, to be honest. And I got to keep because it came with a buckle and a clasp of the other watch, and I got to keep the clasp for memories, or I could sell it on.
Sell it on eBay. Fuck that.
By the way, I've still got your leather strap.
Me?
JJ. Yeah.
Oh,
The leather strap.
sell that on eBay too.
No, I'm not selling that. That's you. No way. I might get another watch. I might want to put it on that.
Okay.
No
You
way. I love that strap.
You want to keep it and think of me?
Yeah, always.
Oh,
I'm
Duco,
always
I'm
thinking
sorry.
of you, JJ. Always.
Oh,
Just between me and you.
boy.
Dugo, did you want me to pull that up?
It's up to you. It was that video of the Bullshido thing.
Yeah, we could do that if you want. I didn't. I just saw it now as it was
It's okay.
disappearing. I was like, wait.
No, it's my computer's going.
One question: did we pull up? You guys pull up the new Blancpain Swatch yet?
No, not yet. We're only an hour and 11 minutes in.
What? They've actually got a new watch.
I
What the
just
fuck?
wanted to remind. Just tee
Yeah,
it up.
I could pull it up.
Was it a plastic watch? What was it?
Bushido and a few. Yeah, it's a new plastic Blancpain Swatch, the Scuba. I never really liked these, but this one I kind of like. I'm falling into the abyss.
Oh no, no!
I don't even like green. Like this is totally like a Jeremy Butcher color. He loves the green.
Yeah.
Just throw that guy under the bus, poor bastard.
Well, he likes green. That's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything bad.
Where is the butcher? Where is he?
He
Been?
may have gotten run over a bus for all we know because he dropped off and said he fiked off and said, "See you later, man."
Nah, he's doing okay. He's doing okay. He'll come back on eventually.
Yeah, Butcher's doing his thing, man. He's busy. We got nothing but love for the Butcher.
No, I'm not saying I don't love the butcher. I'm just saying he's disappeared. That's all.
Yeah.
Two things can be true at once, boys. He can still love
we are
the butcher.
annoying. You know that we are annoying.
And that's true.
People need a
It is
break
true.
from us.
That's true. That's true.
God knows that's true.
Jeez. My wife
So
tells
what do
me
we
that all the
think?
time.
What do we think? Listen, JJ. I think you should get one. I think everyone.
You know
should
what,
have one.
JJ? You know what I'm gonna say?
Buy it.
Yeah, Butcher, come back.
No.
What are you gonna say?
Duca, you say it in my accent, or don't say it at all.
Boy it.
That's it.
Boy, JJ, boy.
But Miles not a fan. Miles not a fan.
I want to wear this to pickleball because it's green.
Well, you can't. Oh, so what you said earlier, I just want to clarify. I do not wear System 51. I don't wear any mechanical movement watches generally if I'm doing anything, any physical activity.
Even a bullshit one made of plastic?
I would think about it, and I remember Ali said, "Why would you?" I said, "Just for the fike of it, to see if it breaks, right?" And
Didn't you buy one, Cap?
I have two.
Yeah, I thought so. You're stupid enough to do that.
Yeah, you've got the
Wow. Yeah.
Shots fired. Actually,
Jesus.
when I picked up the second one,
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Fuck you.
fucking anger management is another stream. I think you should be searching anger management.
I told you to buy it from the beginning, and you went head first and bought two. How fucked
Well,
is
no,
that?
no. The second one. So let me just tell you, when they came out with the Ocean of Storms and the black configuration, black on black, black, I said, I liked it, and I thought that was a really, boring but cool colorway. It's just traditional. I don't know. I had the blue one, right? And I was in the city, and I walked past the Swatch store, and what are you going to do? I walked in. I said, "Hey, do you have this?" They're like, "Oh, we have any Swatch, any Moon Swatch that you want, and any Blancpain was available." So I bought the black one, and on my way home.
It's play money. It's play money for Cap.
I
This is
told
play
you,
money.
Cap. Normally, I tell you to buy it. I told you not to buy it, and you went and bought two. What the fuck?
I don't know. If GMT tells me don't buy something, I'm definitely thinking twice.
That's right.
I don't want to keep. I may get rid of two. We'll see what happens. But I love.
And
the
that's when he gets
summer.
rid of them. No one's gonna buy the pieces of shit, man. What do you mean get rid of them?
Give them
'em
away.
away.
I don't know. You gift them. They're good stocking stuffers. I don't know.
Tax deduction, right?
Yeah, you walk around in the
Business.
street. You're like, hey, you want a Moon Swatch, and you make someone's day. Like, here, take it. And they're like, oh wow, I got a watch.
Gave one to his gardener, Cap.
No, he stole that one, man, right out from under me.
Damn.
Thief.
Now I don't know what's going on in the back, but it kind of looks like cacti. I don't know. I'm not a
What
fan.
the
of
fuck
it.
is that, man?
I don't know. Is it maybe a pickle? For the pickleball?
I think it's supposed to look like kelp.
Kelp?
It's
No,
a kelp.
Yeah. Undersea.
Kelpowitz?
You know what it looks like? Shit.
Not kelpowitz, just kelp.
Kelpowitz. Ooh, kelp.
Well, usually they pick a body of water, right? They pick an ocean
Yeah.
that it's supposed to be resembling, and they
Yeah, this
have
must be the dirtiest fucking ocean I've seen.
they have a neuter branch, whatever you call that thing. It's ugly. They have a neuter branch is the rotor, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Neuter? Like you neuter a cat?
No, an NUDI branch. It's a
neuter.
little
Neuter branch.
AJ.
Neuter. It's a neutered branch. A neutered.
Don't waste your fucking money. Do not buy this shit.
Right, come on. I want to hear what's the neuter branch.
It's a nude
Mitch was
branch.
about to explain it to us.
Oh, a neuter
Go for
branch is some sort of sea animal, I think.
Yeah.
A neuter branch, right? Mitch
Yep.
knows.
Yeah.
And on the front of this thing, this one is the moisture indicator there, that little symbol that they used to have on the Blancpains, not the, what does
Mhm.
Blancpain have? No rad, and then they have the moisture indicator
Yep.
on some of theirs.
You know the sad thing about these hyped plastic watches, the boat has sailed. These are a little too late. Sorry. No one's buying these, man. Who the fuck's buying these? Except JJ.
It's like when your kid goes to college and you're like, hey, Dad, I need a iPad Pro, and you buy him an Etch-a-Sketch. Ship sailed, boys.
The ship has sailed.
How does this
fuck.
iPad Pro work? Well, you see, you grab the two little white buttons and you, yeah,
GMT's good at that. He knows this little move, doesn't he?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm good at that.
I mean, hey, they're plastic, but they're $1,600 cheaper than the Tag Heuer Solar Graph.
Well,
You gotta
that's
be
for damn
dumber to
sure.
buy
and
that.
That's-
I thought I finally found a System 51 for me. You know what? Forget it.
You know how when I showed you that Panerai with the green?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
And you said it was shit, do not buy it. I'm going to do you the same favor. Do not buy it, it's shit.
We have a member chat from Vimal. He says they should have called this Blancpain Swatch Chernobyl edition. The only thing this watch, the only trip to Fukushima. Oh man.
Ouch.
It's you know what? Vimal's on point.
He's on fire.
Oh, shit.
Liberty Spot. I'm trying to figure out a way to pull up the watch, but I don't know if I can. I don't have the link. I like the other one better though.
So doesn't Blancpain, don't they finally sell their 50 Fathoms in a normal size?
Yeah, they've got a 42,
Four-
right?
4 decades too late.
Yeah, I think they've got a 42 now.
yeah. And you could buy that one for $16,000 or pay $400 and get this.
I'll do neither.
All right, I'm not getting either. How's that?
Wait, you know what? Let me ask you this, because I haven't checked eBay or anything for these. Some people, I'm sure a lot of people are trying to flick these off, right? They bought them and they don't want them, right? Plastic
Yeah.
garbage.
I thought they were gonna flip them like the
Yeah.
moon swatches in the beginning.
So, I mean, you could pick one up maybe for $200. At what point is, it a basically throwaway and you could have one, and they are 90-meter water resistance. So I wore mine in Montego Bay.
All right, hang on one second. I got to help our friend Liberty Spot here. He's on the fence about getting a watch. I'm trying to figure out how to pull it up, and then he is very smart. He says it's right on the website. Good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that myself. I'm like trying to figure out how to share the link. Meanwhile, all I had to do was type it in. So this is the watch he's looking at. Let's help our friend Liberty Spot out. He's looking at a Yema Superman Dato. This one here.
You know, I've never figured out why they call it a Superman.
I don't know, but
It goes, that was the original name of the vintage model.
Okay.
It was
But why would they call that? Why did they call the vintage model that?
well, back in the day, its ability to be water resistant was quote unquote super.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense.
It has
Fair enough, Mitch.
superpower.
Thank you for that.
All right, I can't. I'm frozen. I can't do anything here.
Uh-oh. Your mouse is
Yeah,
frozen
that's what I
again?
said to my
There
wife.
we go.
There we go.
She
I'm
said,
frozen.
thank
I can't
God.
do anything here.
Thank God.
I'm frozen again.
Yeah, I said that to her too. I'm frozen again.
Now, I personally like. I'm gonna see if I go back here. I personally like. I told them get the skin diver instead. I think
With
this
the micro rotor movement.
yeah.
Yeah, and I like
They don't have
the
the
dial
limited
better.
edition anymore. Where's the limited edition? It's gone.
Yeah, sold. Finished. That's why it's called limited edition.
They're finally
They just
sold out.
break it to you. Sold out.
But that's quite a bit more expensive than the one he's looking at, too.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a date. Which is
I don't
fun.
mind the bracelet on it. The bracelet's nice.
Yeah, bracelet's nice. I just don't understand why this one's cheaper. It's $500 cheaper, and it comes with a date function.
Because it doesn't have the micro rotor movement.
Yeah, I was going to say it's thicker
Oh.
without the micro rotor.
Yeah.
They both have the date function.
Is this going to be his beta or what's his what everyday watch? Not what is it?
But they both have the date function. You said?
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Where's the date?
Right there.
Come on. Okay.
Can I see it?
What are you guys doing?
Is
Drugs?
that not the
There's no
date? Shit. Okay. My bad.
No, that's you're looking at the font that looks kind of like a date window around.
Oh, it's just
the
a 369.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'll shut up.
Oh, that's why I thought it was a date. Okay, I got you.
I'm going to bed.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to follow you.
I don't know. I don't know if I could recommend that one. How much is it? 1,800 you're gonna spend? Dude, just spend 2,500 and get yourself a Tudor Blancpain 58.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend
I
the
reckon.
extra 600.
But you
By
might
the-
like the aesthetic of these, man.
First of all, by the time you buy this with tax, you're at 2,200. Call Marco up and say, I got 2,500. I'm wiring it to you today. Send me a Blancpain 58.
Done and done. But does he
Or-
like the white dial? Just out of curiosity.
No, he wants this black dial.
Well, then get the Blancpain 58.
Yeah, the blue one.
Get the Blancpain 58.
Well, let me play devil's advocate here for a second.
Sure.
The Blancpain 58, there's nothing special about it. It's
Shit, then send it to
ubiquitous.
Cheetah. Then to Cheetah that.
Well, there's something special about this one?
This one has more of a history. It has a micro rotor movement.
This one doesn't have the micro rotor. I thought you
No,
said.
but it has it's also got an in-house movement. But I would get the one with the micro rotor movement as
The
opposed
skin
to a
diver.
Blancpain 58.
Mhm.
But this one hasn't got the micro rotor.
No, he's
No,
saying
but
if you're
it's-
going to spend 2,500, get the one
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the micro rotor
Mhm.
instead of the Blancpain.
Yeah, but what color dials do they come in?
Well, we saw those, but he wants a date. That's the problem.
Okay,
And,
that'll
and
come
now,
with the
now
date.
that I'm thinking of it, Blancpain 58 doesn't have a date either.
Doesn't have a date now.
So
Yeah.
But you know what
No.
does have a date?
what?
The Pro.
Blancpain Pro. Yeah.
Get
He
a-
likes
Yeah.
GMT watches.
Get a Hydro Conquest GMT. It's got a date and a GMT.
Mm.
You can get it for
Yeah.
that money.
Oris Diver 65 don't have a bracelet. Burbs.
Jeez, we just fucked it up for the guy. He was looking forward to getting this watch.
I think if he wants to get the watch, get the watch. It's a perfectly good watch. It's got a nice in-house movement.
Yeah, but we just fucking shot all over it.
Well, that's
I just gave my opinion. It's all right. I don't know.
That's what we do, GMT.
I'm just saying, if I was saying,
We make we shit on people's dreams. That's what we do.
if I was
That's
spending,
our superpower.
Exactly. We
Let me-
got it. We
We
finally figured it
enjoy
out. Like, oh, what is your superpower?
Crushing
Shit
your
on people's dreams.
your hopes.
Liberty Spot is a friend of the show. We got to keep it real with him. If you're gonna spend $1,890 plus tax, you're spending $2,100. I would 100 times out of 100 pay $2,500 and get a Tudor Blancpain.
What everybody's saying is that if you buy this watch, that's fine, but you better keep this watch forever.
Boris says Yamaha
'Cause
has
no one's buying it
horrible
off you.
customer service, and if you have to get it repaired, you're going to spend way too much to ship it. Yeah, because you got to ship it back to France or whatever. Where does this go from again? France?
France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
French
Buy the
there.
tutor.
Yeah.
So China.
China. Let's remind him he should.
Buy the fucking Rolex.
There you go.
I'm trying to, yeah. I don't know. Is there anything with a date that's equivalent to this?
Any of the aqua racers in the tag range are the same price or around there.
Are they?
A 41
get
mil
'em used.
diver. I mean, there's a million 41 mil divers we could find, right?
Yeah.
What are the
Whoa.
best ones? Is the question. Aqua racer, I'd rather have than this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh
you get an
yeah.
adjustable-
Aqua
and you
Racer,
get-
hands down.
And you get an
Hands down.
adjustable clasp.
If you buy one that's a couple of years old, you can get it for around 2,000, 2,500. Yeah. In the automatic, you can get a
They
quart
sink like a
cheaper,
stone
but-
on the secondary. It's beautiful. Perfect.
You
But-
can even get. Oh, you can get. Marco has a Seamaster wide dial. With the black ceramic for like 2,500.
That's what it should be.
Yeah,
That's
there's
what
no
it
way I
should
would have. Yeah, there you go. Duco. Oh, you bought a Duco?
Bought it. I've had it for 700 years.
Oh no, he has one for sale now though.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I've had this forever.
He was gonna buy it. Can you show one more time the Liberty spot? Marco
That's what
has
it
this
should
one
get.
for like $2,500 right now.
That's a beautiful watch, man.
It's
That's
Oh,
what he
it's,
should get.
it's light years better than this Yamaha, and
Yeah.
it has a
And it's got a date. Has it got a date?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they-
And it's 6.
Oh, yep. It's got a date too. Perfect.
I would 100% buy that before I bought that Yamaha. Just saying.
Well done,
You go,
GK. You
make a
saved the
mustard.
day, buddy.
There you go.
You fulfilled your services. Thank you
I'm
for
going to
coming.
bed. I love you all. Good night. No, but seriously, I'm going to bed. Goodbye.
Oh.
Are you?
All right.
Not enough.
I thought that was like a mic drop thing. All right.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
I'm lit. It's 10 o'clock. I'm tired. I want to go to
Good
bed.
night, Duco. Thanks for coming.
Bye,
on.
boys.
See you,
No worries,
buddy.
buddy. Take care.
Good
Stay
Bye-bye.
sexy, my man. Chicas. Oh shit.
All right. So French diver out.
Yeah,
Omega
yeah,
two-
the Yamaha reminds me of
Omega Tudor in. Omega
Sea
Tudor
Master.
in.
Sea Master. I don't cheater. Sea
I
Master.
know someone, and you know him well, that had the Yamaha, that had a Yamaha diver, the Superman.
Who had it?
The
Was
chief
it
had
you,
it.
Cap?
It was not me. No, I thought it was ugly as sin.
Shit.
Well, no, what I
Who
didn't
was
like
it?
about it is they had a frame around the date wheel. I don't think the one that he's looking at has that. It was like a unique thing that they had, which pissed me off. Like I just didn't like it aesthetically. And I was like, what the hell is Yamaha? I'm like, a French diver, but they looked into it and they liked the look of it, and I guess the in-house movement, that they make their own movement, and it's got French. It's got a lot of history, as Mitch said. Yamaha as a brand, right? I guess they made watches for the French, the equivalent of the Navy, their French
Right,
Navy.
right.
Maybe it was the
They-
French Navy.
They have a long history, sort of a unique history in a lot of respects. They're still owned by the same family.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we went back and forth between the Yamaha, remember, and the Diver 65 with Oris.
Right.
That was a heated debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on the Tuesday night show.
Yep.
Right. So now we're saying, okay, flick off Yamaha and just buy a Tudor or Omega and shut up.
look. I'm just giving my honest opinion. What I would do if he wants to buy a
No,
Yamaha,
you're right.
I would do
that's
what BS is
I agree.
saying, and I would go on YouTube and buy. YouTube, eBay, and buy one for like $500. I wouldn't spend
Right,
$2,500 on a Yamaha.
Yeah,
That's my
I agree with
opinion.
that. You could find them definitely, at a lot of these.
Yeah,
There's a
Yamaha
lot of
is
gray
Phoenix
market.
brand for sure. Sorry, Cap. Go ahead.
I don't care. I don't own it, and I never will.
No, I meant sorry for interrupting you when I pulled.
Oh, okay.
I don't want
No
to be
worries.
like GMT, you know.
He's been good tonight.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to control myself here, Cap. Really am.
And we got a super chat. The super chat button is still working. $3.44 from our friend Ali. Thank you, Ali. Says really late. Just wanted to say hello, hello, hello. How does he do it? Hello, hello,
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello to you as well, good sir. Look, I'm not. People ask my opinion. I got to give them the truth. I think there's better watches at the price. Boris, I think I don't know if it was 2,500 exactly, but he might have paid that much. So I don't remember, but yeah, roughly around there. Roughly. He was wearing it. Oh, Boris is not part of the group. That's why he doesn't know. Marco was wearing it for a trial period, but then he decided not to buy it. He decided to buy something. What did he buy besides instead of that?
The IWC, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that's right. He bought an Ingenieur.
The Ingenieur, right?
Yes. But he was giving that one a go. He should sell you that. Oh, you want to buy it from the boutique, right, Robert? I was going to say that's a good price.
I'm always open to good prices.
Oh well, I mean,
but I want the all black.
Oh, you want the all black one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it comes time, I'm gonna plan on talking to Marco and see what we can work out.
Shop around. We'll talk to everybody. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
We're in an open relationship here. Whoever wants to give us a look, Robert. You know?
Open relationships are my favorite.
They're veritable.
You get around. You get around.
Patent place
right.
for watch collecting.
That's right.
You're a player.
Yeah. Whatever.
This is why I just have a no date sub, because I don't have to worry about any of this bullshit.
Yep.
You know? Beat or this, beat or that. Fuck it. I just wear one watch. If it gets fucked up, I don't care.
Yeah, that's what my golden eye's for. I fuck that thing up every day.
What about your brown eye?
Nah, just a golden eye. She calls it the golden eye anyway.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
GNT just takes it to the to that level, right?
Hey, you want to go there? I'll go there. You know that, JJ.
I walk up to the mountain. You climb it. You climb the whole mountain.
I climb it and then jump in the hole.
You want to go? He's
You
dying
climb
to
and
go
jump
there,
off the
man.
other
GMT
side.
always wants to go there. It's like he's begging for it.
It's like, what's all this fuss about pickled balls?
You're lucky I'm on remember it's Sunday Fun Day. You're lucky I'm here, right? So just lap it up.
That's a good one. I got to use that. Did someone say pickled balls?
Pickled
Is that
balls.
what they said?
Pickled balls.
Yeah. That being said, if Liberty Spot were to buy that watch, I don't think it's ugly. I think it's kind of cool.
Nah.
You know, it's not a watch where I'm like, don't buy it. It's horrible. Like, I'm more like, don't buy it. There's better options.
Yeah, there is.
But
honestly,
there's been times I've bought the worst option, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. That's the one I want. You know, like right now.
You know
I
what?
still
He
wanna
should
buy
just
that
forget
panorama.
about it. Forget about all this bullshit, JJ. He should either buy the fucking Rolex or get an Aquanaut and be done with it.
I like that fucking Panerai, the black one with the green and fucking JJ shot on it, and I didn't buy it. Simple.
Oh, that was terrible. I'm so glad. You did that. Like, I would feel bad for you if you wore that.
I didn't buy it, so it's all right. I am looking, but I am looking.
I want that 1272 or 1372. I'm gonna wait for Blake to get really bored.
I found a 1272, JJ, but they want like fuck. Let me do the conversion. I'll get back to you. But they want.
I need real money. I can't figure out kangaroo bucks.
Yeah. That's why I got to tell you in your real money, so we don't fuck it up on you.
Your real money. Oh, by the way, speaking of real money, I got the urge to buy. I was buying gold, right? You know, because I was talking to like Duco and these guys gave me the urge.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, fuck, this gold is getting expensive. It's like at all-time highs, you know. I'm like, I'm going to look at some silver again. You know, it's been a while. I'm like, fuck, silver's not cheap, but it's way behind. You know, it's high for where it's been like in a while. So like last couple of weeks, I've been buying silver, and it went up like crazy. Not like crazy for precious metal, but Now I don't want to buy that either anymore. But I don't know. It's like $35 now. It's like the highest it's been in
Jesus.
in like 13 years or something. But I bought like a bunch of it. I always had I used to buy a bunch of it anyway. I always bought the Silver Eagles, but yeah, so I bought some gold and silver. I've been into that. But yes, silver made the move. Yeah, that's right. It made the move right after I bought a bunch of it too. But it's like, when you start to do something and you don't get to finish it because it goes up too quick. I'm like, oh man, now I don't know if I could buy that either.
Shit.
So
anyway, the price on that watch and the 1270, what is it? 1270.
1272 or 1372.
And I was 1272.
It's the same watch. It's just
the
1272 came with 2 leather straps, and the 1372 came out afterwards, and it's a leather strap and a rubber strap.
Yeah,
it's the same exact.
So that they've got it for sale for $5.5 US.
Nah, too much.
How much should I be looking at?
Under 5.
Under 5? Or 4.5?
4.5. I pay that.
Okay. No worries. Yeah, I had to ask the question so I know.
Maybe like 48. I wouldn't go over 5.
But you know what? That's one brand. That's one reference that I can't find any. Like they're very scarce.
Mm-hmm.
Both. That's how popular they are. They don't let go of them.
Yeah, I looked for them too. I actually found one. You know who would find that right away? Nate. Yiddish Gambino. He finds all shit like that.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason I can't find them. In Australia anyway, I can't find them anywhere. No one's got one for sale. Only that one that you saw, and you saw the price that I just told you. It's expensive.
I saw one cheap somewhere. I can't remember where. Bezel, maybe? I don't know.
Well, what watch are you looking at?
Panerai.
Panerai.
1272.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Swiss Watch Expo has one for 6,000. What are they smoking crack?
I told you they're expensive, man.
Nah, but you could get them cheaper. Swiss Watch Expo is not really, not exactly known for giving you great deals.
But that's what they're going for. It's ridiculous. I don't understand.
No way. I'm telling you, I saw one on Bezel. I'm pretty sure.
But even on Chrono
watch charts for 5,200.
See, again, it's over 5.
Oh yeah, they're listing them over 5. I would never pay that though. You got to find these ones that you can make an offer. I saw one. It was 5,200 on Bezel, I think. You know Bezel? You ever hear that?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever been, or maybe I've been on it once or twice. I don't know. I haven't really investigated it at all.
We'll find you on GMT.
Yeah, I just can't find them. It's pissing me off because I really do like them.
I like the size.
Yeah, that's what I like about it, the size and the thickness. The thickness is what really gets me. They're nice and thin, man. They're like a 13 millimeter or something.
Well, for Panerai, they're thin. They're not really thin.
No, but for a Panerai, 13 is pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Do you still have your Panerai?
Yeah, I still got it. Yeah, it's fucking thick as a bitch, but.
Oh,
how
so
much
you
you
would
pay
swap?
for that one?
You would swap that one out.
Yeah, I swapped that one out.
How much you pay for yours?
What's up?
Your Panerai. You paid more.
My Panerai. What I paid for, I can't remember, to be honest.
I was gonna say if it's worth if you paid a little more, or if it's worth around the same thing, maybe the guy will swap.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and negotiate tomorrow. See what they say.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, you've been wheeling and dealing.
I have been. I've been getting good deals too. Fuck, I can't believe it.
I think Blake said he got one cheap. I thought he said. Do you remember, Robert? Did he talk about?
I don't know. I don't know how much he said he got it for, or if he said how much he got it for. I can't remember.
I think I asked him.
Yeah.
I don't know. People sometimes don't like saying what they paid, but I don't give a shit. If someone asks me how much, I tell them all the time. Okay, not that big a deal. Is the motor under 10K group still around?
I don't know. Cap would know.
I think it is. I don't look at that. I don't look at it.
I think
mean,
it's a new one.
I don't really look at Moda much anymore, which is good. I've kind of weeded myself off of that nonsense. It was like just scrolling through the same AP Royal Oaks and certain Rolex. I think dominate that site, it's good to know because you can know pricing and what's going up and down. But I don't check on it as often as I used to, and I think they would have some pretty good deals in the 10 and under. Actually, it's probably a really good place to hunt if it exists. I assume it does.
Yeah, it's
That's-
back. I'm looking at it now. I was trying to see if they had the 1272 there for GMT, but yeah, you know what? I stopped following those groups because they let so many people in, and it's just people flipping their watches for like close to what dealers are selling them. I'm like, the prices aren't good anymore. It's like, why would I pay $100 less? I'd rather buy it from a dealer and have a 2-year warranty. So
Yeah, I think the only thing that might be worthwhile,
But
maybe,
how much? How much are they at retail?
some of the auctions could be good for that site. If let's say it's a Monday or Tuesday and it's not that active.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I think they're 7,800 retail. I'm pretty sure.
Shit, I don't want to pay that. Fuck that.
Oh, you definitely don't want to pay that. You gotta be Who's paying $8,000 for a Panerai? Are people really doing that?
Well, they are because they're on the secondary, obviously.
Depends
So
on
some
the
people
model.
are, and then they're regretting it, kicking themselves in the fucking ass.
There are actually some pretty rare Panerais out there with Minerva movements. The bronzos go for a premium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the old, like a lot of the older stuff, really, though. Right?
Did we check Joma Shop?
Joma Shop has one.
How much?
I don't remember, but it wasn't cheap.
Yeah,
No, they're not.
cheap,
I'm
man.
on there right now. Which watch is it? GMT?
Either a 1272 or 1372.
All right, I'll look for that.
Yeah, I found one on Bezel, the website Bezel. For
1372, 6250.
See?
There's a
Told
box
you.
of paper 2023 on Bezel for 5,200 right now. Pre-owned,
Buy it. That sounds
pre-owned
perfect.
worn box papers, excellent condition, minor signs of wear, some light marks on the bezel. Location USA. See, now what I would do is make an offer and just say, fuck you, 4,500. That's what you're going to get. I just don't know if Bezel, does anyone ever buy from Bezel? Is Bezel good? Anyone?
I've
I've never interacted with them.
Yeah, me neither.
That's the thing, GMT. Hence the conundrum.
What's the site that John P, who used to be with Federico?
Yeah.
He started something that's a trade. I think it's I don't know what. I think it might be a trading site. Like you trade with other collectors, maybe. And I don't think he takes a fee. There's no commission or anything.
Yeah, I remember seeing a YouTube by John P about that, but I don't remember the details.
It's a Chrono something, and now I can't remember what it's called.
Oh yeah. Is it Chrono Swap? Maybe
Chrono 25.
So it should be one more than
Chrono Madness. I thought it was maybe Chrono Swap comes to my head, but I don't know if anyone's using the site. I'm sure some people are using the site, but I don't know how it's growing.
Oh, this is pretty cool. On Bezel, they have auctions. You could bid on watches. That's pretty interesting.
I just want to bid on watches.
I just want. This is dangerous, man.
Yeah, there's another site. What's the other one that has a lot of bidding on it? I know someone who always says they looked at. Oh, what the fuck is it? It's pretty big.
It's not WatchMax, is it? No.
No. I forget. There's so many.
Got me.
I can't remember it.
See, the pain in the ass with that watch is you got to search 1272 and 1372 all over the place just to check it. It's so stupid. Why would you change your reference number just because you changed the strap? You know what I mean? It makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Well, gentlemen, I am going to call it an evening.
I'll see you Tuesday, Mitch.
You
Mitch,
betcha.
have a good night.
We'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll make inane comments about watches.
Yes, as we always do.
Wait. All right.
Yeah, last week's show was out of control.
What did I miss? Anything good?
No, it's just out of control. It's a bunch of out of control BS. But it was fun.
Oh, they have another. What is it? Luminor. You ever hear this? PAM 00048. It's a 40 mil Luminor Marina, but it's 8 Acacio. Oh, it reminds me of AOC.
It's thick, man. That's really thick, that one.
It's released in 1999. Yeah, it's got to be an old one.
It's like fucking thick. It's like a hamburger on your freaking wrist.
Hockey puck.
Hockey puck. Worse than a hockey puck.
Yeah, didn't Blake unbox a couple of watches on your show? And you have Wrist Chick there too, right? Wrist Chick?
Yeah. Blake is into the vintage stuff, but he's going to have another unboxing this weekend or this week. Hello, what week are we in? On Tuesday night, that's going to be a killer.
Oh, man. You got to tune in. Make sure you guys tune in on Tuesday. I don't know, man. I don't mess with vintage. It breaks too much.
Well, he's gotten really into him, so he's got. But this particular one is not a vintage. This is a new one.
Everybody's got the fever.
Yeah, from his new favorite brand. So it'll be awesome.
Oh man!
And it's not Bell and Ross. Before somebody said anything, I was going to get that out of the way.
There's nothing wrong with a little Bell and Ross, is there?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, man.
Whatever you like, man. That's all that counts, really.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up here. Make sure you tune in Tuesday. Check out this gentleman right here in the black and yellow. He's going to be coming to you live. Got an interesting show for you guys. Appreciate you, Cap, GMT, Robert, everybody in the chat, all the members. Guys, please, if you enjoy the show, become a member. We're pushing our memberships. We want lots of members interacting in our WhatsApp group. We got some big things about to kick off, so become a member, my friends, and tune in Tuesday night for the next show. Until then, don't forget, wear your watches. Peace out.
Come and get it! 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 You won't regret it in 2022 at Tip Top Snack Bar!
Opa!